Hi, my name is Brenda, and I donated to a coworker. Janine was on dialysis that she did throughout the night, and I didn't realize how sick she was until I found out that she was on the kidney transplant list. It wasn't until I found out that Janine was very, very sick that I learned how many people actually die on a daily basis from kidney failure. Had I known how many people die daily, this would have been something I would have done sooner. I decided to donate a kidney when I first learned that Janine was very sick. And then it just so happened that that weekend I read an article about a woman who started a chain and how she saved 11 lives. It was then that I decided that I could donate on behalf of Janine and hopefully move her up on the transplant list. But when I found out that I could be a direct donor to her, we were both very ecstatic and happy. When I started to research kidney transplant, I was surprised when I learned how thorough the testing was and how long the process took. My family was worried, and they even tried to talk me out of donating, but I knew deep in my heart and my soul that donating to Janine was the right thing to do. And now they look back and understand how much I improved the quality of her life. I had a lot of questions and concerns, and some of those, and mainly those, were due to the surgery itself and the effects that I would feel afterwards, and if there was anything I needed to watch once a kidney is removed. But all my questions and fears were answered and put at ease through the transplant team. I was able to resolve my fears and concerns by asking the transplant coordinator, and she was very thorough, very available, and it was amazing to me that anything I needed or wanted, Tammy was there. I use mainly the internet and the transplant coordinator to answer any questions or concerns I had. I did have some financial concerns at the beginning, but then I found out that I could take 6 to 8 weeks off of work and be paid through disability, and that everything was covered through my recipient's insurance. So that put my mind at ease as far as the financial aspect. Having a strong support system not only helped me mentally, but it helped me with the recuperation process. The kidney transplant team was there, and I knew I could ask them or call them if I ever needed anything. I didn't really have to make a whole lot of changes to my lifestyle because my diet was pretty good, my weight was right on, my BMI was there, and I don't recall making any changes, lifestyle changes. The surgery itself only took 2.5, maybe 3 hours, and I spent 3 days in the hospital. Very easy recovery. If I could share one tip about my hospital stay, it would be that first day after surgery, limit the number of guests you have. I had a lot, and it was too much for me right after surgery. The moment after my surgery, I wanted to know how my recipient was doing and how well the kidney was working and when I could see her. I was back to my normal self in about 2 weeks after my surgery. While I was recovering at home, the only thing I found that I could not do was lift my dog and have her sit on my lap. Not too many things I don't recall I couldn't do. Since my surgery, my health has really not changed. The only thing I really am careful about is not taking any or a whole lot of Advil, Motrin, Aleve, NSAIDs. That's the only thing that I really watch. I have become more aware of my health in regards to what type of medication I'm putting in my system. So I'm just a little bit more cautious. I've always been pretty healthy and active, so this really wasn't much of a change for me. When I share my story about my kidney donation, people usually ask me who the recipient is, and basically they question me about, well, don't you ever wonder if your son would need a kidney? And what else they ask me? How long it took me to recuperate. And that's basically all I can think of. What surprised me the most was people considered me an angel and very generous. And to me, I feel like donating a kidney was a no-brainer, and that most of us in life don't get a chance to save a life. And this probably will be my only opportunity. So that's it. One of the best things about donating a kidney was just knowing that I improved the quality of somebody's life immensely, and just the overall feeling of giving unselfishly of myself to help save a life.